Dominic Cummings focused on the Westminster hacks and the journalists. And it was fascinating because he was addressing what happened last night with the Liberal Democrats and the by-election. And he exposed the journos and the pundits who are so out of touch and who are so in their own Westminster bubble, and they pretend to be experts at everything, and they speculate and predict the future, and of course they are always wrong. So he started tweeting about the pundit, that they understand the whole understanding of MPs and official incentives. If you want to improve your understanding of politics, stop reading these pundit babblers. So he started tweeting at a couple of examples. So Jim Pickard saying that, seen lots of excited speculations today, but I'll eat my hat if the Lib Dems win in the by-election last night. One of the most true blue seats in the country. And as Dominic pointed out, how power actually works in SW1 is very, very different to the rest of the country. That's just one example. He also exposed other people. He said, wait for it, the clown prince himself, Dan Hodges. He's now apparently the expert when it comes to medical situations and also political matters. Back in 2015, he tweeted, people need to get a grip. Jeremy Corbyn is not going to be elected a Labour leader. Wrong. 2016, calm down. Donald Trump is a poor man's Barry Goldwater. Hillary Clinton is going to obliterate him. That's another one. And then after that, Jesus people, calm down about Florida. She's got this. Well, Dan, that was wrong. And people are wrong. They predict things. But if your job is a pundit, probably best not to speculate randomly unless you are sure that it's going to happen. So again, Dominic Cummings kept going, and they, calls them drones. And because they're out of touch and they're all robotic and they all repeat the same things and they're all in their own bubbles. 2019, Dan Hodges, with the whole election speculations about the elections, Dan said there are a number of reasons why calling an election now is a bad move by Boris and Cummings. But a civil war is currently blah, blah, blah. And then they also said Labour is still winning the framing battle in this election. The NHS is dominating. Not entirely sure what the Tory strategy is at the moment. Well, Dan, the Tory strategy was to avoid that and to focus on get Brexit done. And it worked. And the Labour framing of that election did not work. So all these weird speculations and all these people who come out, they write these articles and tweet everything. And a lot of ordinary people and say, well, these people know. They live in the Westminster bubble. They don't know anything. The people who are more out of touch and don't know what's happening in politics are the ones who are in politics. That's the problem. Whether it's the journalists, Pickard, or whether it's the Dominic Grieve or Anna Soubry, these are the people who don't know what's going on.